All right, puller number one in our super modified two-wheel drive trucks presented by Optima Batteries. They come to us from Lamont, Iowa, Tony Fleming. Now, if you've got some young ones here with you tonight, we are going to make some noise these next two classes. We're going to make a little noise here for two-wheel drive trucks, and we're going to make a lot of noise with our super modified tractors. Okay, I believe we are going to leave the sled set as is, and he is going to exercise his option and turn the hook down. So he will drop to the bottom. So we are not official in our two-wheel drive truck. All right, coming out to the sled now. This was our defending points champion, our 2022 points champion with the Pro Pulling League. He comes to us from Lafayette, Tennessee. Michael White and Addiction. When we started our 2023 season, Michael White picked up right where he left off. He was our winner at Fisher, Illinois, night number one. The name of the truck is Addiction. He comes to us from Lafayette, Tennessee. Michael White. All right, 312.90. That is where we are going to set our leader pylon, 312 and 90, courtesy of Michael White. Misty did not pull with us at Goshen, Indiana. They had discovered some engine issues, so she was a scratch at Goshen. Got her back together here tonight for her hook here in Altamont, Illinois. Misty, former champion on the state series with the ITPA, rolls the chain tight. The Chevy SSR from Sydney, Illinois, the After Midnight, Misty Nelson. Well, I know you can't smell it over on the grandstand side, but over here on the infield side, we can smell that sweet smell of that additive from that alcohol they put in there, that grape smell. And Misty goes 294 feet, 0.74, 294.74. All right, backing into the sled. Father and daughter pulling team. Tony Tatum, the father, backing in the sled. The Parts City Auto Parts from Bardstown, Kentucky. We will see his daughter, Lisa Tatum, later in the class with full throttle. We have a lot of family pulling in the sport of tractor and truck pulling. Here is our first example right here. Our leading distance right now, Michael White, 3:12 and 90. Tony getting some last minute instructions from his daughter, Lisa. All right, let's go green. Tony Tatum. He comes to us from Bardstown, Kentucky. The Parts City Auto Parts. Tony Tatum does 293 feet, 0-2, 293 and 0-2. Michael White continues to lead at 3:12 and 90. From Reynolds, Indiana, the Ford of Chad Mayhill. Chad Mayhill goes 3-0-0 and 21. 3-0-0 and 21. All right, in too deep, Chaz Fleming. He is also from Lamont, Iowa. Tied for the number 8 spot in our points coming into this weekend, coming into tonight's poll. Beautiful Chevy Colorado right there out of the Hawkeye State. Chaz Fleming goes 3:07 and 17. 317.17. That's the 2 spot. All right, the Dodge Dakota comes to us from Dry Ridge, Kentucky. Jansen Smith. Stimulus package on our super modified 2-wheel drive trucks presented by Optima Batteries. That might be shaking up our top three. That might even be moving into the lead. Good strong run there for that Dodge Dakota out of Dry Ridge, Kentucky. Our current leader, Michael Wyatt Addiction at 3:12 and change. Yes, indeed, we do have a new leader, 315 feet, .56, 3:15 and 56. Nice run right there for Jansen Smith. All right, a Chevrolet out of Adams, Tennessee. Evan Anderson playing hooky. New leader once again, Jansen Smith. A stimulus package has got our leader pylon sitting at 3:15 and 56. Here comes Evan Anderson playing hooky, Adams, Tennessee. And Evan Anderson goes 294 feet, .55, 294.55. Here's another one of the females in the class, along with Misty Nelson and Bethany Nelson. Here's Bobby Barbie. And Lisa Tatum, forgot about Lisa Tatum. 4 females in this class. Here we go, Bobby Barbie. She comes to us from Springfield, Tennessee. The Willie's called Willie Make It. Did have one scratch in the class with Tim Messer. Dr. Tim Messer is a scratch. There's a total of 16 trucks in our class. 4 of the 16 competitors are females, so 25% of the class females. All right, Bobby Barbie, she goes 298 feet even, 298.00. All right, a 1972 Chevrolet from right here in Altamont, Illinois. Bethany Nelson, a sweet revenge, backing into the sled. She is trying for the weekend sweep. She was our Friday night winner in Evansville, Indiana. She would love to be the Saturday night winner here on her home track. I think I know the answer to this question, but do we have any Bethany Nelson fans here in the house tonight? The sweet revenge from right here in Altamont, Illinois. I think we might have a new leader. From the looks up here, we might be picking up that leader pylon and moving it south. As she wanted to take the lead, she was going to need to go in excess of 315 feet and change. Now about 3:19 and 83, your new leader. we've got a female in the lead with Bethany Nelson of Sweet Revenge at 3:19.83. All right, Lisa, she's going to roll a chain tight. We're going to turn the lights green on the sled. We're going to go green flag from our track officials. Here we go, full throttle. Lisa Tatum, Bardstown, Kentucky. Let's go, the Midnight Revenger, Jared Nelson, Altamont, Illinois. Oh, are the Nelsons going to be sitting number 1 or number 2? New leader, 323 feet, .543, 23 and 54. That beautiful green Dodge Dakota out of Edgewood, Iowa, the corn burner, Jason Sullivan. If he wants to take the lead, he's going to need to go in excess of 323 feet and change. Our current leader, Jared Nelson, the Midnight Revenger. All right, from the Hawkeye State, from Edgewood, Iowa, Jason Sullivan. We might be building a road. We might be moving that leader pylon once again. Another new leader, 325 feet, .57, 325 and 57. A beautiful 1941 Dodge panel van. He calls his home Sydney, Illinois now, but you all know here, this is his hometown. He grew up here, right here in Altamont, Illinois. We are talking about the Midnight Gambler, Jeremy Nelson. If you were at this event last year, if you were at our PPL event in 2022, you saw this truck right here take the win on this track. All right, the 1941 Dodge panel van, the Midnight Gambler, Jeremy Nelson. Jeremy goes 321 feet, .543, 21 and 54. Once again, our lead, Jason Sullivan, the corn burner, 325 and 57. on our super modified two-wheel drive trucks presented by Optima Batteries. He comes to us from Warsaw, Kentucky, not too far outside of Cincinnati, Ohio area. Here comes the big Ed Red, Wayne Sullivan. And big Ed Red, Wayne Sullivan goes 3-1-3 and 74, 313 feet, .74, which will unfit. All right, back into the sled. He comes to us from Reynolds, Indiana. The P5 Ford Ranger. Here we go, Chad Mayhill. Chad Mayhill goes 3-1-1 and 58, 311 feet, .58. Beautiful Chevy Colorado, a Chevy Colorado out of Altamont, Iowa. He is sitting number 7 in our points coming into tonight. All right, let's go green. One final time in our super modified two-wheel drive trucks from Altamont, Iowa. High maintenance, Tony Fleming. Well, I know he is going to improve. He is going to improve on the hook that he turned down. And he goes 3-1-5 and 56, 315 feet, .56. So we will do our tabulation right here, and all right, we had a total of 16 of them here tonight. Our top 10, number 10 will go to Lisa Tatum, full throttle. Number 9, Chad Mayhill with the P5. Number 8, Michael White with addiction. Number 7, the big Ed Red of Wayne Sullivan. Number 6, Jansen Smith, a stimulus package. And now our top 5, high maintenance, Tony Fleming, number 5 at 3-1-5 and 56. Number 4, Bethany Nelson, Sweet Revenge, 3-1-9 and 83. Our number 3 truck, the Midnight Gambler, the 1941 Dodge panel van, Jeremy Nelson from Sydney, 321.54. Our runner-up from right here in Altamont, Jared Nelson, the Midnight Revenger, 323 and 54, and our winner, Jason Sullivan, the Corn Burner, 325 and 57. Jason Sullivan, he is up here with me in the announcer stand.